All right, so you just heard about the opportunity to sell on Amazon, but you're stuck. You don't know how to get started, or better yet, you don't even know what Amazon FBA is. Well, in today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down the entire process of how to start an Amazon FBA business, and I'm gonna be breaking down how I went from zero to a multi-million-dollar business on Amazon. I wanna be breaking down the entire process step by step inside my screen, so let's get into it. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Trent Peterson. I'm a full-time seven-figure Amazon seller, and I'm super excited to break down the entire process of how to start an Amazon FBA business. Before I dive into it, do me a favor, go down, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and please leave a comment. I appreciate your guys' support. And let's jump over here and let's break down what is Amazon FBA. For those that don't know, in a nutshell, we obviously know what Amazon is. You can buy literally anything on Amazon and get it shipped to your house in 1 to 2 days. But what does FBA stand for? I actually have a license plate, as you guys can see right here, AMZ FBA. AMZ stands for Amazon, but what does FBA stand for? It stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. So what we're doing is we're finding a product, we're then sourcing the product, we're then shipping that product to an Amazon warehouse where Amazon stores our product, and as soon as the customer purchases that product, Amazon is going to do the fulfillment for us. So it's a really cool, unique business model where we're leveraging Amazon systems, their warehouses, their employees, their customers to grow and build our own business. Okay, so now that you understand what Amazon FBA is, let's dive into my screen and let's break down how to actually start. So I put together a PDF, and this is what I call my 7 steps to 7 figures. So I'm gonna be breaking down each individual step, and I'm gonna be sharing with you guys free resources to actually implement each individual step. So the first step that we need to do is we need to create an Amazon account. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to sell.amazon.com, and you're going to sign up to become an Amazon seller. You do have to have basic information like an ID or passport. You have to have a bank account statement, a credit card statement. You have to have a business email. You have to have a phone number, and then you have to have an address that you can receive mail to. If you have all of those, you can create an Amazon account, and it takes about 5 to 7 days to get approved. So once you create your Amazon account, that's going to take us to step number 2, and that is product research. This is by far the most important part to the entire process. Is we need to find a product that we're going to sell on Amazon, and what we're going to be looking for is a product that is in high demand and low competition. You're going to hear me say this a lot, and I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step research strategy on how to actually go about doing product research. And the first thing that we need to get is a software tool that is going to eliminate the guesswork. So you're going to go to Helium 10, and I actually have the link down below. I have a discount code where you guys can get 50% off for the first month or 10% off for life. And you absolutely need this tool in order to find products to sell on Amazon. If you don't have it, you're basically guessing and you're hoping that, hey, this is a good product, but you actually don't know. Where the software tool is going to help us break down the data and know whether or not the product is in demand and whether or not it's high or low competition. So once you get the software tool, we're going to come over here, and it's going to look something like this. This is what the dashboard looks like. You're going to come here to the top left-hand corner, and you're going to click on the product research tab. So they have an entire tool dedicated to product research. Then you're going to click on black box, and then once you click on it, it's going to pull up something that looks like this. We're then going to click on the keywords tab, and from there, you're going to enter in different filters and criterias to help us find, again, I'm going to repeat myself, products that are in high demand with low competition. So right here, the search volume is we're trying to find products that are being searched at least 2,000 times per month. We want the monthly revenue doing at least $3,000 per month. If a product is not selling well, then we don't want to sell it. So we're trying to find products that are selling well. Again, we're finding existing products. We're not inventing anything new. We're not trying to invent the next latest, greatest hoverboard or flying car or whatever. We're just finding existing products that have good search, that are selling. Then we can filter out the price, $15 to $50. The reason I do this is if I don't have a massive budget of, let's say, 30 grand, I don't want to be selling products that are $120 or $100 to $200 because that's going to be very expensive to source. So I'm going to find products that are a little bit cheaper, between $15 to $50. And with that, I have a budget to start selling on Amazon. So that's super important, is the price. Then the review count. I'm trying to find products that have less than 175 reviews. This is super important because, as you know, as an Amazon shopper, you base your buying decisions based on reviews. And if your competitor has thousands of reviews, why would they buy from you versus your product? So we're trying to find products that don't have a lot of reviews. And from there, I'm going to hit search. After that, it's going to give us a list of 200 different products that fit those different criterias. And right here, as we scroll down, we're going to see different products, a Naruto canvas, not sure what that is. But right here, I've talked about this product before, and it's a great potential product. As we can see, it's called a fox pampas grass. Okay, so right there's the keyword. I'm like, what is that? And I had no idea what this was until my wife was like, hey, I want to get some pampas grass. And I was like, okay, that sounds super interesting. But anyways, the information right here is super important, and it gives us a breakdown of whether or not this product has potential or not. Right here, it gives us the search volume. It's being searched 2,200 times per month, which is good search. The price is $30, which is a good price product. It's selling 381 units per month at a whopping total of just under $12,000 in revenue. And they only have 92 reviews. Now that gets me excited, and I'm looking at this product saying, hey, this has potential. So from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here and I'm going to hit view on Amazon, and I'm going to see all the different types of products. And there's a bunch of different ones. And one thing that catches my attention is there's a lot of products that are this white pampas grass. There's some brown, there's some different colored ones, as you can see right here, the different color, but for the most part, there's just white and a few other maybe off-white or brown colors. And so I'm like, hey, there's a hole in the market of selling different colors of pampas grass. And so I look at that and I'm like, okay, there's a way to differentiate the product, which is another piece to the puzzle of product research. It's one thing to find a product in demand with low competition. The next part is how can we differentiate or improve this product so that when we go to launch it, our product is different, it stands out, and it's not just the same as everybody else's product. And so with that being said, once we have that nailed down, that's going to lead to the next step. The third part of the entire process is source products using Alibaba. And what I want to do before we jump into that is I want to come back to product research. If you guys are a little confused, I know I went through that pretty quick. If you go to my YouTube channel, if you guys are not yet subscribed, go subscribe. If you scroll down right here to the very bottom, you'll see an Amazon FBA product research playlist. So I have different playlists, and there is 26 different videos all about product research. So you guys can click on this tab and watch all of the different product research strategies, methods, what I'm looking for, how to find products. So if you guys got a little confused with that, go watch all of these videos. I have 26 plus all dedicated just to product research. So that's a great resource. And again, if you guys are not yet subscribed, go subscribe. So let's jump back to the list and jump to the third step to the process, and that is source products using Alibaba. So we found a product, we're then going to source that product. So we're going to come over here to Alibaba, and you're going to create a completely free account by going to alibaba.com, sign in, join completely free. From there, you're going to search for the product. And it's amazing what you can search for and what products you can find. And so I searched pampas grass, and as you can see, there's hundreds of products that I can scroll through and start selling on Amazon. So one thing to note, it's super important, and I have this on this, is we're going to get quotes and check profit margins. This is super important because if we're not profitable, if we don't know our margins, then it makes no sense selling that product. Another thing is we're going to get a sample. So when we order, before we order and place the bulk order, we want to place a sample to know whether or not this product is good quality or not. So as you're reaching out to these different suppliers, you need to know, okay, these pictures look great, but I want to fill it with my hands and I want to know whether or not the quality is good. Another thing that we're going to do is we're going to check these little check boxes right here. So trade assurance, verified supplier. This just makes sure that the supplier is verified, they're legitimate. And then the trade assurance, if something goes wrong with the order, we are protected and we can get our money back. So those are super important parts before placing that bulk order. But once we've finalized a product that we're looking to, that we want to start selling on Amazon, we're then going to come right here and place the bulk order with the supplier. Okay, so how you're going to do that is, again, we search for the product. like I mentioned, there's just a lot of white products. They don't have many colored ones. So maybe I want to sell a pink one. So I'm going to click on this particular supplier. And then right here, you can hit contact supplier. You can reach out and you can negotiate different deals and say, hey, I want to do this. They have a bunch of different color options. So maybe you want to do brown, pink, white, or something like that. And you want to offer a bundle. So you'll reach out to the supplier, coordinate with them. You'll get a sample. Once you finalize the product, you place that order, and that leads into the next step. So we'll come over here and we've sourced the product. Again, actually, I'm going to show you real quick how to check profit margins. It's really cool. You can come to Amazon, and if you guys have Helium 10, you guys will have this tool. So right here at the very top, you'll hit the calculate fees button, and it will pull up a profitability calculator where you can enter in your cost of goods. So how much does it cost to actually buy the product? And then it will take into account Amazon FBA fees. So there are fees to sell on Amazon. They're doing the fulfillment. You're using their marketplace. So they have a fulfillment fee and a referral fee. And it includes all of that inside this profitability calculator. And as you can see, it gives us the price of the product. So that's one thing important. We need to know, are we going to sell this product for 30 bucks, 35 bucks? Are we going to sell it for maybe $29.99, let's say? And if we come over here, we'll continue to scroll down, the estimated unit manufacturing cost. So this is where you would get quotes from the supplier. Once you get quotes, you'll enter it in right here. So this is $6. And with that information, it's going to pop out our margins. So we have a 48 to 47% profit margin if we can get this product manufactured for $6. So that's a really good profit margin. I shoot for anything above 30%, anything higher, 50, 48%, amazing. So those are really good profit margins, and that's healthy because then that gives us some flexibility to drop price, to run with marketing and launch the product, which I'll explain later on. So that's super important, is checking the profit margins. So now let's come back again. We talked about step number 3. There's a few key components to that: getting samples, getting quotes, checking profit margins, and then we place that bulk order. Once we place that bulk order with a supplier, we're going to have to create and optimize a listing on Amazon. So this is super important. If we don't do this properly, then we're basically throwing money down the drain. We need to make sure that our listing gets created right and that it looks good, because there's a lot of people that take shortcuts. So I'm going to show you guys how to go about creating a listing. And the first thing that you need to do in order to create a listing is you need to get UPC codes from GS1. So you're going to come over here to gs1.org, and you're going to hit get barcodes, and you're going to buy a pair of barcodes. You need one barcode, and it's going to cost $30 for one barcode. And again, I have a complete YouTube video breaking down barcodes if you guys want to see that. But you're going to get those barcodes, and then once you have a UPC code, you're going to come to your Amazon seller account. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to come right here to the top left-hand corner to catalog, and you're going to hit add products. It's going to look like this, and it says find your products in Amazon's catalog. That's not what we're doing. We're listing our own product. We're building our own brand. So we're going to hit I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. So I click on this, and then it's going to ask me for the category that I'm looking to sell in. And if we come back here to Amazon, we're going to see right here, again, up at the very top of this is again the Helium 10 Chrome extension tool. It shows me the category. It's artificial plants and greenery. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come back to Seller Central. I'm going to search for the category, and it comes up right here. So home kitchen, that's the main category. Then we got some subcategories, and it's artificial plants and greenery. So I'm going to select on that. From there, it's going to ask me to enter in a few required pieces of information. Number 1, the product ID. So this is where we enter in the UPC code. So that's the code that we get from GS1. We're going to enter it in right there. Then we're going to give it a product name. This is super important because we need to optimize the title. We have to jam pack it full of keywords. I have a complete video breaking down how to do that. So we give it a product name, then we're going to come up with a brand name and manufacturer name. We'll enter that in there, and then we'll come over here to offer. We'll put the price, so we're selling it for $29.99. The quantity, we're going to put to 0, and I'll explain why here in a sec. And then we'll put condition to new. And then right here, this is why we put the quantity to 0, because we're going to change it to, we're not fulfilling it ourselves. So merchant fulfilled, we're not doing that. We're doing fulfilled by Amazon. So we're going to click on that button, and we don't have any inventory at Amazon yet. And as soon as I click on that, it doesn't even allow me to enter in the inventory. So that's why we don't enter in that. And then I'm going to hit, I want Amazon will provide, will ship and provide customer service. That's the whole purpose, is using Amazon to grow and build our business. And then we're going to hit save and finish. And that is how you create a listing on Amazon. Few important things to note when creating the listing. Again, you need to get your barcodes from gs1.org. It's going to cost you $30 for one barcode. And you need one barcode per product. So that's important. You'll get one UPC code. Then you'll want to optimize the title. You'll optimize the bullet points, optimize description, and professional photography. So I want to show you guys an example of somebody that is doing this. So right here, you have to get a main image taken. It has to be in pure white. Then you're going to get a series of professional lifestyle images. So right here, it shows the product in use. Then right here, it shows the different things that are included. We got 4 creamy white, 3 sand beige, and then we got 2 light brown. So one product, there's a total of 9 pieces in it. So that's a really good image. We got infographics breaking down the dimensions. How big are these products? And then it shows it actually in use again. Shows more lifestyle images, and then more infographics breaking down high quality, the perfect gift, long lasting, no maintenance. This is a well-designed listing. So that's what we're going to make sure to do. And I see so many people cut corners is they don't get professional product images taken, and they take it with their iPhone. And so what you're going to do is you're going to hire somebody professional to take these images for you, so your listing looks as good as theirs. Another thing important to note is we can see the title. So they have a lot of their main keywords. It describes the product. The same thing with their bullet points. They have their bullet points written out. And if we scroll down, they have their description down right here. And so those are all parts of the process of creating the perfect listing. So come back here, create and optimize the listing, get the barcodes, create the listing, optimize title, bullet points, description, get professional photography. Don't take any shortcuts there. Let's jump to the 5th step, which is creating a shipping plan. So we're going to, once we have the listing created, our manufacturer has sourced the products and it's ready to be shipped, we're going to then go into Amazon and create what's called a shipping plan. And essentially what this plan is going to do is it's going to allow us to ship our products directly from our manufacturer directly to Amazon. So if we come back here to the what is Amazon FBA, we're finding and sourcing the product. And as soon as we do that, we're going to ship that to an Amazon warehouse where Amazon is going to store the product. And then as soon as a customer purchases it, Amazon is going to do the fulfillment. So that's a super important part to the process. And that is step number 5, is creating a shipping plan. The 6th step is a super important process, and that is launching a product. There's a few parts to launching a product. Number 1, we're going to use PPC to get sales, which I'll break down. And then we're going to want to get a few reviews, because if we don't have reviews, customers aren't as likely to buy our product compared to our competition. And then we're going to, once we start getting sales, we get reviews, we're going to start ranking organically, and that's where the money is made. So let's talk about PPC. PPC stands for pay per click. It's pay per click advertising. Essentially what happens is you can run ads, and as soon as somebody clicks on your ad, you then get charged. If they don't click, you don't get charged. So I want to show you guys examples of what this looks like. So if I search for pampas grass on Amazon, I'm going to scroll down, and the first thing right here is a big brand ad. We see that this is sponsored. If I click on this, this seller is going to get charged. If we scroll down again, we see more sponsored listings. If I click on this, they're going to get charged. But if I click on it and I buy it, that lets Amazon know, hey, this product is good. Customers are interested in this product. And so what happens is then it starts to rank inside Amazon's algorithm. So it goes from page 3 to page 2. And then as you start getting more and more sales and more reviews, you then get to page 1. And like this seller right here, if we pull up the Chrome extension right here, we're going to see that this seller is absolutely crushing it because they're on the first page. We see that the sellers on the first page are doing 130 grand, 11 grand, 20 grand, 12 grand. If you can get to the first page, that's where the money is at. So that's a super important part, is we're going to create these PPC campaigns and target specific keywords that are related to our product. So I want to show you guys how I go about creating these PPC campaigns. So what's kind of cool is if I search pampas grass, we'll see that Amazon auto suggests a bunch of different keywords that fit this product. So we got pampas grass large fluffy, pampas grass decor tall, fox pampas grass decor. So all of these keywords are keywords that I would want to put into what's called my PPC campaigns. So I would create this list, I'd write them down in a Word document or in my notes, and I would come over here to Amazon Seller Central, and we'll go to the advertising tab, we'll hit campaign manager, and from there we'll be able to create a campaign. And we'll click on this sponsored product right here. So I'll click on it. I'm wanting to create a campaign to target specific keywords. We'll give it a campaign name. Again, I have YouTube videos breaking down this entire process. We'll come to targeting and we'll click manual targeting. And then we'll scroll down, we'll select the product that we're looking to target. And then we'll click keyword targeting. And then this is where we can enter in that list of keywords that fit our product. So if I type in pampas grass, I'm gonna hit add keywords, give it a bid, and then just like this, I can hit launch campaign, and my ad will start showing for these keywords pampas grass. And so that's how you launch your product to page one, is by getting organic sales, by driving PPC traffic to these different keywords. And as you do that, you'll get sales, which will then lead to reviews, which will then lead to organic rank. So that is the next step. That's the sixth step, is launching the product. And as soon as you do that, we're then going to rinse and repeat. We're just gonna find another product, we're gonna start building a brand, and we're gonna repeat step 1 through 6 until we get to the point like me where I have 30 different products and I'm launching products constantly every single month. And that's how I've built a 7-figure business on Amazon. So this is an amazing system. It's an amazing opportunity. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something on how to actually start Amazon, the 7 steps to 7 figures. And if you guys want a free PDF guide breaking down the 7 steps with different links and different resources, it looks a lot better than this, then what you guys can do is go to freefbaguide.com. It will take you to a landing page that looks like this. Enter in your email. I'll send it to you. You guys can download it, refer to it, watch all those different videos. And again, I have different playlists breaking down product research. I have playlists breaking down Amazon PPC and launching your product. So make sure to take advantage of all those resources. And if you guys are still stuck, I do have a mentorship program. I'll put the links down below that you guys can check out. I would love to guide you through the entire process and help you guys navigate Amazon, because just 4 years ago, I had no idea Amazon existed. And within 6 months of me starting, I was able to quit my job. And fast forward to today, I have a 7-figure business, living the lifestyle of my dreams, driving the cars that I once dreamed of driving, having a beautiful home, being able to travel, being financially free, being able to do what I want whenever I want, and not being tied down to a job or a boss. So if you guys are looking to ditch your job, if you guys are looking to build a business, Amazon FBA is an incredible opportunity. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, just do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, and I can't wait to hear about your guys' success on Amazon. So we will be talking soon. Again, all the links will be down below, and we'll see you in the next video.